Hello everybody! The short-handed Warriors pulled off a thrilling comeback victory. After a timeout, the Warriors always script the first offensive play. This play is called Cyclone. This is the first time they ran it, the 2015 playoffs. It always starts with one of the guards swooping around and getting a cross screen, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is that this cross screener, he's going to set a sneaky back screen on a defender here, and then this man will suddenly rip cut to the basket. Klay's defender figures, hey, no one ever got fired for following Klay. Draymond gets the easy dunk. The Warriors have run this play off and on once the play stops working. Like a locust lying in the ground, they'll bring it out after everyone has stopped scouting this play. This play is called Cyclone because Steve Kerr stole it from the Iowa State Cyclones when Fred Hoiberg was the coach. Okay, so now that you're an expert in the Cyclone play, you should have no problem understanding what happens in this play. Donte DiVincenzo cuts across, gets this cross screen from Klay, and Donte will sit here and wait for the ball to swing over to him. First, Klay is acting all coy, like, hey, nothing to see here, I'm just good old spacey Klay. Pretty easy for him to act that way. And then he's going to sneak and put a back screen on Simons, who's guarding Kuminga. I don't know why Simons is guarding Kuminga. Kuminga's going to run to the basket. This is not the world's cleanest rip cut, but Klay's screen is enough to get Simons to take the long way around, and he gets behind Kuminga. The pass gets through. Kuminga gets in his hovercraft and gently lays the ball in. This guard pick and pop is a staple play that often Steph and Klay will run. Josh Hart is guarding Jordan Poole, and he ends up taking a step back. I believe he's both trying to bump DiVincenzo on his slip and also give Damian Lillard a chance to maybe cut through to follow over the screen. But instead, Damian just kind of sits around here. It's almost like he thinks that he's going to switch on to Poole and that Hart is going to take DiVincenzo. In any case, this step back gives Poole just enough space to just launch as DiVincenzo slips the screen. The defender, you can watch his feet. It's very sad. One step back, two steps back. Damian caught guarding nobody. Poole gives himself a green light. This steal is kind of nuts. Dame is protecting the ball. DiVincenzo just reaches around and whacks it out. I believe you have my property. Doink. Okay, single possession game. They need to get a decent shot out of this. So they go straight back to the last play that worked so well. The guard pick and pop. DiVincenzo started to come up to set the screen, but then he says, that's right, let's kill a little bit of clock. And then now, after a few seconds have drained off, he starts creeping up. This is not going to be the world's most secret screen. Josh Hart is already seeing that it's coming, and he seems to be pointing at Damian. They must have talked in the huddle about how to cover this kind of situation, because the last play went so badly. Last time, you remember, Hart took a step back, and that gave Poole all the space he needed to launch a three. So watch how he guards it this time. Hart stepping up. In no way is he going to move backwards anymore from Poole. And there DiVincenzo immediately slips. Hart is now right in Poole's face. He is not going to give Poole space to launch anymore. Either Dame has got to go right up to Poole and trap him hard, or better yet, he needs to follow Donte DiVincenzo. But instead, he just kind of hangs out here behind Josh Hart. He looks tired. And so Poole says, thank you very much. I know my guy can hit this three. And Donte proves Poole right. Some of you were asking me what is up with Poole's blue tongue. Is this part of his Botox gone wrong issues? I believe he was drinking blue Gatorade on the sideline. You know, blue Gatorade, nature's own. So sometimes it does weird things to the parts of your body that it touches. Let's do a quick celebration audit for this tremendous Klay 3. We're going to do the very rare visitors bench premature celebration check. This is Gary Payton II. Good old GP2 playing for Portland now. Klay is lining up his shot. Ball is still in Klay's hands, and as it goes up, this is not even at the top of its arc. You can see GP2 start to turn away like, oh man, I've seen this movie too many times. Yeah, that's pretty good. He's His head is entirely turned away before the ball has reached the basket. He's seen the ending of this movie before. Let's check in on Steph Curry, see how he feels about this. He watches the three go up, and it is in, and Steph starts. He doesn't know what to do. He knows he can't run on court this way, so he just turns and starts running the other way. He's running towards his partner in frolicking, Mr. Andre Iguodala. Andre's joyfully holding up the three. And so Steph, instead of going for the two-man frolic game as they've done in the last game, Steph is going to solo run this. Jerome, two-way player extraordinary, racing out. And at the same time, Steph Curry is racing. Nice Xing out. I like that they are not being redundant. Ty Jerome coming in fast on Klay. It's clear he's looking for a good old-fashioned body bump. Anthony Lamb somehow got ahead of everyone, and he's giving a gentle chest bump to Draymond. The only question now is whether Ty Jerome and Steph can synchronize their flying body bumps. And oh, it's just a little bit off. Ty Jerome getting solid chest-to-chest contact here. Excellent. And Steph is still just milliseconds away from nailing Draymond with his shoulder. I don't really know how I feel about Mr. Subluxated shoulder body slamming Mr. Bad Back, but, you can't completely legislate joy. Boom. And Steph came in high, so that gives him leverage, and that sends Draymond flying back. And I guess as long as everyone landed all right, can't really complain.